well. I've seen it happen in my practice when I could see people need my help, but they couldn't afford to pay. And then I was willing to work something with them. Okay, let me tell you this story. It's testimony time. Let me tell you this story. My youngest daughter, she was terminally ill. The prognosis was death. During this time, she was in the hospital for like 3 weeks. We stayed at the hospital, like they knew us down there, right? This is when we lived in Houston, and we used to go to Texas Children's Hospital. If you have a sick child, get them down in Houston, Texas Children's Hospital, they will take care of you. So during this time, right, I'm like clay, and I'm being molded because I'm learning what's important and what's not. And all of this was like, it was an overwhelming, eye-opening experience, okay? So my daughter's in the hospital, and during this time, she was in the hospital for like 3 weeks. So after this episode, I get a bill on the mail, and the bill said $100,000. So I didn't really take it seriously. I just was like, oh, it's probably a typo and, a clerical error, and I didn't really take it seriously. So when we were at the hospital, because we were going all the time, I went to the administration office, the billing section, and I explained, I got this bill in the mail. I really think it's an error. It says here that I owe $100,000. In my mind, I was thinking, well, we were only here 3 weeks. But in hospital time, that's an extremely long time. So the lady looked it up, and she was like, no, that's correct. So I just started laughing. I mean, what else could you do? I'm not going to cry, right? I didn't have any tears left at that point. I just started laughing. And so I said, ma'am, I don't have $100,000 to give you. But what can we do? Can we set it up where I can make payments? What can we do? Because our insurance at this point, like, we were tapping out on insurance. So all of this here was coming out of my pocket, right? The lady, oh my God, she was so helpful. Long story short, y'all, she showed me how I can get the bill paid. The bill was paid. I was able to tap into private funds that the hospital had. The bill was paid by generous donors. All of the doctors that we had, because we had a team of doctors, all of the doctors agreed to waive their fees. They agreed to waive their fees. Oh my God. So after having been in that situation, even prior to that, right, I would work with clients all the time. In terms of payment, what can we do? I did a lot of pro bono work every month, not knowing that what I was doing, I was doing on my account for my daughter, not knowing that that's what was going to happen, and not knowing that all of the favor that I had shown to other people was now going to be shown to me. It was amazing, y'all. It was amazing. I'm telling you, this works. The law of reciprocity, the law of giving, sowing and reaping, giving and receiving. I'm telling you, if you want more love in your life, be more loving.